I remember when I was in college, like I had some friends and we were gonna, it was Halloween and we were like, oh, we'll dress up in drag. And so I went over to my friend's house and like, house room. And I put on a suit and a tie and like bound. And I had this moment of like looking in the mirror and realizing that I recognize myself. That moment of seeing myself as trans was a moment of seeing something good. And it wasn't just a moment of sort of like having like a big reveal, like, oh, that's me, and like, like, you know, and I appeared. I'm not just a person who was like born 5 years ago when I came out or when I recognized myself, but that like there's a value in that history of me being not male, and I didn't have that. I didn't grow up a boy. I don't really feel connected to like growing up a girl either. And for me, being trans was like, it was, and I think is like this like really personal expression of like hope. You know that, and it sounds so cheesy, but at the same time, I'm like, no, like the sense that like there's so much more that's possible, and there's so much more that can be done, and there are so many better ways to live with yourself and with the people around you. I don't deal with change well. You'd be surprised to find out. I do not like change, and I always find it really good when I stop seeing change as like, oh my god, like let's just see like all these things that I'm losing, all these things that I have to figure out. Like I moved somewhere and I can't even find the grocery store, and like when I stop freaking out about it and I see all of the new things that can be my life, and like I have just a new picture of what it can contain and how good it can be. I feel like that moment of like seeing possibility for your life is something that like happens in a lot of places outside gender. I think there are moments for different people in a lot of different situations where you um, where you feel something open up and you feel like that sort of hope, and not just sort of an empty hope, but like have a picture of like what you think your life might look like, and to not just see that picture, but to feel that it's a good thing.